The team are delighted you've been so loyal, declining all these meetings. They wanted me to tell you that they see you as key to the team going forward. Just don't get too comfy, otherwise I'll be out of a job.
No pit stops, no strategy, it's all about the pace today. Qualifying day here at the Hungaroring for the Hungarian Grand Prix.
Way too late, guys.
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow. Welcome to Budapest once again for another round of Formula One action. Historically, a good race for first-time victories, with Button, Hill, Alonso and Heikki Kovalainen all reaching the top step of the podium for the very first time right here. We're northeast of Budapest for today's race at the 2.7-mile Hungaroring circuit. 14 corners here, 8 to the right and 6 to the left, on a track where downforce is king and passing is notoriously difficult. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Yuki Tsunoda completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Norris, George Russell and Albon, Sainz, Antonelli, Fernando Alonso and Lance Stroll, Piastri, Ocon, Ollie Behrman and Hülkenberg, Gasly, Lawson, Gabriel Bortoleto and Jack Doohan. Hadjar and Lewis Hamilton rounds off the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. Alongside me here in the commentary box today, former racing driver extraordinaire Naomi Schiff. Look, we know it's not where you start, it's where you finish, but let's talk about the start now. What's there to help the drivers get away well?
Well, the race is certainly not won in the first lap, let alone turn one. However, what you can do is prepare yourself ahead of time. Visualize what could potentially happen, different scenarios and where you could place your car. And that will better prepare you to make the right decision with instinctive timing.
Radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, we might be at the back of the grid and it's not the best place to start, but keep your chin up and push hard. It's Formula One. Anything can happen. Okay, be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage. Okay, DRS is now available. Brilliant, nice move, keep going. Okay, Lewis, let's try and climb up the order if we can. We're setting you a new target. Push, push.
Okay, well. Thanks, mate.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 4.7 seconds. Okay, you have some front wing damage, but not enough to justify a stop in the remaining laps. Okay, mate, that still wasn't quite what we needed, I'm afraid, but look, let's move on. Get your head down and chin up and focus till the end of the race. And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Sorry, couldn't get any higher. The car was really hard to drive today. Let's keep fighting.
The checkered flag is out. We're going to be hearing that Dutch national anthem again because it's victory for Max Verstappen.
There was never a moment of doubt today. You could tell that they completely had it under control, and that is a sign of greatness.
Well, it's been a long wait for many of our drivers, but the wait is always worth it. Bring them out to the awaiting crowd. It's time for our podium celebrations. But there can only be one on the top step. Your number one, Max Verstappen. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.